Welcome back to Tabletop Assault. I'm Ross.
I'm Jamie.
And today we're going to bring you a 2,000 point battle report where I'll be using Adeptus Custodes.
And I'll be using Borkan Tau.
So, just to begin, Jamie's officially joining the channel to bring a variety of different forces. You might have seen some battle reports to you already. What are you bringing?
So I usually run my Sallies, my Space Marines, and my Tau have been on the channel once before.
Sure.
When I played against Rob and his AdMech. That was a fun game.
Sure. I've not seen this one, but I'm going to
assume. Oh no, the Tau won.
Oh, I nailed it.
The Tau won, yeah.
And that would have been the old rules.
That was the old rules.
So now we're bringing you the new rules.
Yes.
Which, that'll be interesting. I notoriously hate Tau, hate them with a lot of my soul. And I didn't mind them so much in the previous one. They were okay. I hated them in the 7th edition. But let's see how we feel about them this time round.
Yeah, it's an interesting kind of situation. I've only had the Codex for 5 days?
Yep.
To build a list, read all the rules. So caveat, there'll probably be things I missed throughout the game, but
when there is the first sort of Codex come out, we can accept a few mistakes in that one.
Yeah.
People will tell us be gentle in that one, but the best way we learn is if you comment back, say you forgot that, we'll know for next time.
Yes, we will.
So this mission will be Recover the Relic. Now, when it comes to these new Naturemond missions, there is quite a bit of difference in the missions, and I absolutely love that for doing so. So how we get our command point in the phase, based on the command phase, you don't automatically get it. You have to control at least one of the objectives in no man's land or your opponent's objective marker in their deployment. If you control your opponent's deployment objective marker, not only do you get one command point, you get two. So it's very, very nice. And you can deny your opponent from ever getting any if you control theirs. In terms of primary objectives, if you control one objective marker, you get 4 victory points. 2, you get another 4, and if you control more than your opponent, you get another 4. And last thing is there is break them, body and soul, which for each battle round, if you destroy up to 3 of your opponent's units, you get 1 victory point for each one. So destroy 1, you get 1, destroy 2, you get 2, destroy 3, you get 3. So you can see that the primary objectives are expanding and you get a lot more chances to score, which is excellent.
It's very interesting to see how that's going to go. It adds a lot more flavour to the missions as well, which is nice.
I love that they're changing up missions. Love it so much because I really was finding them a little bit too samey.
Yes.
I'm delighted to see a bit of change. With that, let's have a look at the forces.
Hey guys, so this is the Borkan list that I'm running for today's game. Very simple, we've got a Kadra Fireblade. I've given him an upgrade for Through Boldness Victory for 1 CP for an extra Warlord trait. Very simple, means I can 6s to hit automatically wound with core units within 6 inches of him. Very, very handy. Next we have the Warlord of the list, which is the Enforcer Commander. His Warlord trait is Exemplar of the Mont Ka, which means that in the command phase I can select one friendly core unit within 9 inches, and if they are within 9 inches or within 10 inches, if Mont Ka is active, they reroll wound rolls. Really, really good, really, really useful. Finally, in the HQ slots, we have an Ethereal. I paid an extra CP to give him an extra relic, which is the Humble Stave, which allows him +1 to his kind of Litany Canticles-esque invocations, and also allows him to have 2 active at the same time. And for this list, I've chosen Sense of Stone and Zephyr's Grace. 5-up shrugs with Sense of Stone and a -1 to hit with Zephyr's Grace. I think they are probably 2 of the most useful ones. Storm of Fire will also be good to be able to shoot and still be Adeptus secured or do an action, I believe it is. But I've gone this way instead. In the troop choices, I have 2 identical Breacher teams and 2 identical Strike teams. The Breacher teams also will be embarked in a Devilfish each, so I have 2 of those as well. In the Elites slot, I have a 5-man Crisis Suit Blob, all armed with Plasma. I know the thing to do now is to have multiple weapon variants on them, but mine are all modeled with Plasma because I thought the Plasma was cool. Maybe if I get some feedback from you guys in the community that you don't mind seeing battle suits with all one loadout, but running them as various loadouts, I might be more willing to do it, but for now we'll play with them WYSIWYG. I also have 2 Ghost Kills in the list. one with the Cyclic Ion Raker and 2 fusion, and one with the Fusion Collider and 2 Fusion Blasters as well. And both of them have the flare launchers for the the 5+ shrug on a strength 7 attack. In the fast attack slots, we have a 10-man unit of Pathfinders with their marker lights. And then, last but not least, we have the heavy support choices, which is a 2-man broadside unit with rail rifles and smart missile systems. They are both equipped with velocity trackers, as are the crisis suits mentioned earlier. And we have the Riptide with the heavy burst cannon, smart missile systems. He has a counterfire defense system, target lock, velocity tracker, and his Riptide shield for a 4-up invulnerable save. And that's the list. It is 2,000 points on the nose, and we'll see how it does for this game.
Here we have my 2,000 points of Adeptus Custodes. I'll be in a battalion detachment and I'll be going part of the Dread Host. So pre-game stratagems, I'm going to use Emperor Heroes twice, Victor of the Blood Games and Eternal Penitent. I have for my HQs Captain General Trajan Valoris. He's going to be the HQ, the Warlords, because he has to be, and he's got Watcher's Axe and a Miscoria. He's got Champion of the Imperium and also Master of Martial Strategy. We've also got a Shield Captain Don Eagle Jetbike. Warlord traits will be Superior Creation and All-Seeing Annihilator through the Victor of the Blood game. Captain Commander trait will be Tip of the Spear and is armed with Inceptor Lance and Salvo Launcher. We've also got a Shield Captain in Hilarious Terminator armour. I know that's not the model, but it's a Forge World model there of a certain captain and it looks absolutely awesome, so I am going to use it. Relic of Terror will be Praetorian Plate and Warlord trait will be the Radiant Mantle. Captain Commander trait will be Unstoppable Destroyer. So it's got a Ballistic Grenade Launcher and a Castellan Axe. For my troops I have 3 Sagittarian Guards with Adrastus Bolt Calvers and Miscordias. We've got a unit of 3 Custodian Guard, 2 of them with Guardian Spears, 1 with Sentinel Blade and Storm Shield, all with Miscordias. And then I've got another unit of Custodian Guard, 3 of them, 2 of them have Guardian Spear, 1 Sentinel Blade and Storm Shield, and Miscordia. For elites we have a Contemptor Aculus Dreadnought with Aculus Dread Spear and 2 Lastrum Stormbolters. We've also got Vixela, and that's got a Castellan Axe, Vixela Magnifica. And I'm going for the one, I believe that's the Magnifica that is the dense cover. Yep, so we're going with that. Also got Miscordia. And then this is a different way of fielding Hilarious Custodians I haven't really done before. I'm fielding several of them, 3 of them as single man units with Castellan Axes and Ballistic Grenade Launcher and Miscordia. So they are single model units, and then one of them will be a 2-man squad of Hilarious Custodians with Castellan Axe, Ballistic Grenade Launcher and Miscordias. The idea behind them is single men dropping down and then Dread Host to try and get the charges in. For fast attack I have 3 Versus Praetors, all with Inceptor Lances and Salvo Launchers, and another unit of Versus Praetors, all with Inceptor Lances and Salvo Launchers, and then they are also all armed with Miscordias. And that's my 2,000 points of Adeptus Custodes. And we have our battle map today. So a few changes in this one here, important points to bring out. In this mission we are playing short edge to short edge, and we do have our new objective marker mats here. Now very nice because they have their objective marker sort of range on this one here, but the overall control range is shown here. So no more measuring or anything like that. If a model is standing on that objective marker in any way, we know that it's roughly got control, or if it's, contending for control. So we have all our objective markers out on here. Then we also have these black markers on the side here as well. Now they are important for the Tau because they are part of their objectives as well. So you can see them on each of the sides, and that's part of their secondary objectives. With that, let's have a look at the deployment. Showing the Custodes deployment first, so I have a unit of guards round at this side here, hopefully to try and get onto objective. We then have in the middle a big sort of like castle-ish form of just loads of Custodes here. So we have 3 bikes in this squad here, 3 bikes up in that one over there. We have our shield captain on Dawn Eagle here. Then got a unit of Custodian Guards at the front with a Vexilla behind them. And then I have a unit of Sagittarium Guards behind on this objective here. In my reserves, I do have all my Alarius Custodians, I have my Achilles Dreadnought, I have my Terminator Shields Captain, and I have Trajan as well. Spending a lot of command points to get all of that kind of sorted, but with that, let's have a look at the Tau deployment.
And hey guys, here we have the Tau deployment. On the far side we have the Riptide and one of the Ghost Kills with his stealth drones. Moving into the middle we have a Devilfish taking the front line. It's got a Pathfinders, a Crisis Suit, the Commander, the two broadsides in there as well, along with the Ethereal and Fireblade. One squad of Fire Warriors sat on the objective ready to capture that in my turn, kind of start generating some points quite early. And then we've got another squad of Fire Warriors hiding behind the building, and then the close flank we have the last Devilfish and another Ghost Kill. Let's get on to turn 1.
Now that you have seen the deployments, both forces set up, we're going to roll off. Who's getting first on? You want to go first?
Yeah, go for it. Start with 4. It's
Cool, cool. Here comes... Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good for you or bad for you, to be perfectly honest.
I have no idea. Either way, it will be Tau, turn 1.
Hey guys, so that is the end of Tau command and movement phase, but before we get onto that, Ross is going to tell you what his martial katana is.
So yeah, I've got to do my martial katanas. I'm going to go Salvis, and I'm going to go with the extra 4-inch range one. Now, the thought process on that was, oh, Tau, they might go back, they might not come forward, I might not have as many targets, so 4 inches might be handy. No. People worried about Tau not really getting board control. I think things may have changed. So what have you done exactly?
Well, to start with, we'll start with the command phase, and we'll start with the Ethereal and the Commanders giving out their buffs.
Yep.
We'll just stand him back up, he's fallen over. Poor guy. So with the Ethereal, he has the Humble Staves, which allows him to do his kind of prayers, kind of like a chapel and litanies on a 2+. Mm-hmm. And it also allows him to have 2 in 2 going at the same time. And the ones I've gone for this game were Sense of Stone and Zephyr's Grace. Yep. Which I put on the broadsides, which are just starting next to objective number 4.
What do they do again? So one of them is 5 up, ignore wounds.
Sense of Stone is a 5 up, ignore wounds.
Yep.
And Zephyr's Grace is a -1 to hit.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So you're making them a lot more survivable.
Exactly.
Cool.
On the commander, we actually put the reroll 1s to hit and wound, both from his choices and his warlord trait and his commander ability on the squad of crisis suits here.
Yeah.
We also made them objectives secured, so they're rerolling hits and rerolling wounds. Pretty gross.
Yeah.
And as you can see, we've jumped up here in the movement phase. Because we've gone bore cam, we've got an extra 4-inch range to all our guns, which actually means they are in range of your bikes.
Yeah.
A massive 34-inch range.
Crazy.
It's crazy good.
I think we thought it was 18 inches, but you know, new Tau.
Yeah. It's disgusting. So at the start of the movement phase, we used the coordinate engagement stratagem with the Devilfish. So that allowed us to move, shut them up the board, then disembark with the Breachers. The Breachers could then move in advance because of Mod K, and they now act as they remain stationary.
So you can advance.
So much.
So you're advancing, and these guys can still fire.
Yes.
And they got out of transports.
And they got out of transports.
And they had a 9-inch pre-game movement. Technically, you could have used as well.
I could have used as well, but I didn't. I could have.
You didn't need to.
Well, I mean, yeah, I suppose there's that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So after all that, we just kind of moved around, kind of 2 different flanks, leaving the centre of the board kind of wide open. Got the Riptide, the Ghost Keel. We've got the Pathfinders down here who are going to put their marker lights down, field into these guys down here.
Sure.
Then we've got HQ choices standing on that objective there, kind of just out in the open really. But you've
got the strike team in the back here?
Yes, we've got the strike team in the back doing the what's it called?
The action to control that, like your special objective marker?
Exactly, yes.
Yep.
Then we have a squad of Fire Warriors down here, who are just kind of chilling out.
Yeah, acting as backup in case. Well, I think you're trying to deny me deep strike denial. Yeah.
And then we've got the broadsides here and the ghost keel, with the wee stealth drones standing on top of the objective because, you know, use drones where you can.
Yep. I don't think drones can control objectives, can they?
I don't know.
I don't think you're going to be too worried about that at the moment.
Not at the moment. Because at the moment I'm actually on 3 objectives, because I've got the one in your just outside your deployment.
Yeah.
One just outside mine and my own.
And if you were so inclined, you could have gone for that one, but you decided to target the Custodes instead.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot for just your movement phase.
Yeah, it took us a while.
It took you a while.
It took me a while.
I just went, I'm going Salvus, and then you proved me I didn't need to.
Yeah.
So what are we on to next?
So we're going to do the Pathfinders next.
Yep.
With their Markolites. So they've done their action at the end of the movement phase, as is their right. Instead of doing it at the start of the movement phase, they do it at the end, which is amazing. Means they don't fail their action, which is great.
Lovely.
And I'm going to be using 1 CP to do the stratagem that allows them to hit on 2s and then move again back into cover.
Well, let's get some dice for that.
Yes, let's get some dice. So guys, we're going to use the Recon Sweep stratagem with the Pathfinders, which gives them +1 to hit when they fire their Markolites, and they'll also be able to make a normal move. So I'm going to divvy it up. I'm going to put 4 shots into the Custodian Guard.
So this unit here?
Yeah, and I'm going to put 6 shots into the Praetors.
Into the Praetors. Cool.
Yes. So we'll do the ones into the Custodian Guard first.
So this is going to be 2s you need?
So they have 3 Markolites on them now.
Lovely.
And they have 6 on them, on the Vixillas, on the
Virtus Praetors.
Virtus Praetors.
So 6 on them, 3 on the guard.
Yes.
We'll put some markers down for
So
that.
just for those guys who don't know how Markolites work now, because obviously really new codex, so some of you might not have got a chance to read it or even seen a game of Tau yet.
Yep.
The way it works is Markolites now basically you can take counters off a unit now, and each time you take a counter off, 1 unit from your RE gets +1 to hit.
Yeah, so I've got 6 counters in the Virtus Praetors, so that means 6 units of yours can get +1 to hit.
Yes, exactly. Right, let's get into the shooting phase then. So guys, we're going to kick off the shooting phase with the squad of breachers who are right up in the front lines. And we're going to use the breach and clear stratagem. Now, because of the Puretide Ingram chip on my Fireblade, I get the CP back on a 3. I don't get it back.
No!
Oh well, so I'm down to 7 CP.
Sure.
So I'm now hitting on 3s because I'm removing your dense cover.
Yep.
Or your light cover, which one everyone is.
Yep.
And I'm rerolling wind rolls.
Yeah, so your stratagem allows you to ignore the cover save, so that removes my Vexilla one.
Yep.
You reroll wind rolls.
Yep.
And they had 4. Was this on the Custodian Guard?
Yep, so I'm going to be hitting on 3s as well, so I'm removing one of their Markolites.
Yeah, we'll need to put dice down for that. So they'll be down to 3. The Virtus Praetors, they are still at 6 in terms of marker lights.
Yes.
So you've got 20
dice.
20 dice.
Two shots each.
Whoa.
Assault 2.
And this is short range, isn't it?
This is short range, so because of Borkan,
Yep.
I add 4 inches to my range.
Of course, yeah, which apply. Oh my words.
Yes, it's all coming together. So we're hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Take all those misses. It's quite a few.
That was quite a few misses, to be fair.
Yeah.
But don't worry, you're re-rolling wins here. Strength 6.
Strength 6.
So this against guard, so it's going to be 3s to wins.
3s to win. I'm re-rolling my fails because of breach and clear.
Yep.
There we go. So that is 8.
8 dice. I'll just take those 8 dice, that's okay.
Yep.
So you are minus 2 AP.
I am minus 3 because I'm in...
Invul save will get me to my 4.
Yeah.
So, yep. That is 1 dead and 1 down to 2 wounds.
Cool. We're moving on to the close side with the breachers here. We're going to fire their shots into the Custodian Guard standing behind the rocks.
So no bonuses here other than reroll wind rolls of 1 because of mod count?
Yes.
Yep.
So we're hitting on force. Let's take out the misses.
Okay.
Yeah, still
Yeah,
Fair number of
that
hits.
was not bad.
winning on 3s and re-rolling 1s.
Oh!
Okay.
I think you took some 3s there, to be honest.
Oh, did I?
Let's just double check that take. Right, had a check there. There was 1 3 there, so that is fine. Bringing to 3, 6, 9 wounds. because you're now AP -3, because you're within shorter range, I am going to just take on spears. I'll just roll them all, see what happens. It's going to be invul save anyway. Statistically, this could kill me, but it's the most unlikeliest thing in the world, so yeah. Oh, right, how did we do? So that is going to be 1 dead and 1 down to 1 wound.
Ouch. We're going to move on to the Devilfish next. We know where they're firing anyway, so this one close to us here is going to go into the same squad of Custodian Guard.
Yeah, you can get a wee bead on him.
So we're starting off with the Accelerator Burst Cannon, which gets 8 shots. He's hitting on force, which isn't bad.
That's pretty good.
He's not within 18, so he's not getting an extra AP to this.
Yep.
But he's wounding on 3s.
There we go, 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
What's his AP?
AP 1, so it'll be 2+ save because you get the +1 with your shield.
Yeah, but I'll have to, because the spear went first, I'll have to do that first.
Okay.
So that will be 3 up save, fine, 3 up save, fine, last one, 3 up save, fine.
Excellent. And then we've got the 2 gun drones as well.
Yep.
So 4 shots, hitting on 4s. This is like tab shooting from the previous edition.
There we go.
There we go. We'll zip straight across the other side. We know it can see. We'll shoot the other Devilfish.
I presume you're not going to use a marker light? Or are you?
I will use a marker light because I might as well, so we'll go down to 1 marker light being on it.
Okay,
so we're getting
so
+1 to hit.
Cool.
Start off with the Burst Cannon. And we're hitting on 3s now because we're taking the marker light, which helps slightly.
Yeah, 2 extra hits, essentially.
Yeah. And we're wounding on 3s. So that's
Cool.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. This is on the spear.
Yeah.
Spear's got 2 wounds left.
Yeah, just roll at the same time.
So it's 3 up save. Oh, down to 1 wound remaining.
Yes. And now the gun drones as well.
Yep, cool.
Hitting on 3s. 2 6s. And 3s again. There we go. 2 more wounds. No AP.
No AP at all. So this is 2 up save. I mean, it doesn't really matter for this. 2 up save. That'll kill another one.
Command point.
I'm not going to spend a command point to save 1 Custodian Guard. I've used up so many command points pre-game.
We're going to move on to the broadsides next. We're going to fire the rail rifles into the Praetors on the left. My left.
The ones, these ones here.
These ones here. And we're going to fire the smart missiles down into these guys who are hiding behind the rock.
Cool.
Luckily I can fire out line of sight because that is very useful in 9th edition.
Absolutely. So you will be -1 to hit them just because of cover and my Vexilla and stuff. So you're going to be 5s to hit them with your heavy rail rifles.
But stranger things have happened.
1 hit.
We hit once.
Oh, that -1 was worth its weight in gold.
Definitely was. And we will wound on a 3, I believe.
Certainly not a 1.
Certainly not on a 1. Oh well, that's fine.
Okay.
We'll fire the smart missiles next.
And how many shots is that into them?
It is 8 shots each, so it's 16.
16, not bad. This is going to be your normal 4-step.
Force to hit.
That's not good.
That's not good at all, is it? Look at all those 3s. There's another one,
3. Yep.
5 in total.
And is it strength 5?
Straight 5, so we're winning on 4s.
Cool.
Just the 1.
Just the 1, no AP.
Yeah.
2 up save. There we go.
Oh, it was AP -1, but you can go.
4 up invul if you want. We're okay.
We're all good. Up next, we're going to put the Ghost Keel into the Praetors, and we're going to overcharge the Iron Raker, getting me up to strength 8, and also flat 3 damage. So we'll see how that works. We're still hitting on 5s, and a 1 will cause a mortal wound. So there's the mortal wound.
Yep. It will be 5s to hit.
Yeah, so that's 3 hits.
Yeah. So 3 hits. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. And we're winning on 3s. There we go.
Ooh. Minus lots, I assume.
Yes, -3.
How much damage do you cause?
Flat 3.
Flat 3. So do you want to spend a command point to essentially try and 50-50 save 1? You don't have much more firepower on this side, do you?
This is the last thing to fire on this side of the board.
I'm going to spend a command point to try and save this. Right, so that will kill one of my Vatrus Praetors.
Moving on to the big blob of 5 crisis suits with their plasma rifles. I really want to see how deadly these things actually are, because they look better than fusion. I want to see if it is that case. So we're going to put all the shots into the Praetors, and we're going to use one of the marker lights, so I'm not getting that -1 to hit.
Yes, you're back down to your 4 up to hit.
4's to hit, and I'm re-rolling 1s because of the commander.
Cool,
Almost
cool,
like
cool.
captain, I'm too used to playing Space Marines.
So 4 0 1s. How
fours.
many plasmas is there?
There is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15.
Right, okay. I'm really thankful for the Vexilla. If you were any 3s, I'd be raging.
Yeah, I'm sure there's probably a stratagem to do it, but we'll just go.
Sure.
Hitting on 4s, re-rolling those 1s, those pesky little 1s, that's...
I'm going to... Yeah, okay, that 2 was flat, I'm going to say. Because I needed it. Woo! Thank goodness for that Vexilla.
Still a lot of hits there.
It's still a lot of hits though. You're going to be wounding on 3s.
Winning on 3s.
No rerolls because you're not within Montcar range.
Nope. Which is handy, but it's still quite a lot. So those are all 4-up saves.
Okay, how much damage each? 3?
3 each.
And this on the Virtus Praetors, isn't
On the
it?
Praetors, yeah.
I've used my command reroll, haven't I?
You have, yes. It's a good roll though.
It's pretty good. It will kill one of them because they're 5 wounds beasts. That will bring one down.
Moving on to the Ghost Keel with the Fusion Collider. That's the only thing in range. It's gone up to 40-inch range. He's also firing against the Vexilla, not the Vexilla, the Praetors.
Yep.
They both have Praetors in their name. It's really annoying me.
Yep.
So they're now down to 4 marker lights. We've only got 3 shots because you've pulled the front one, which means my blasters are out of range. So I'm hitting on 4s with no rerolls. So I'll hit twice.
Nice.
I'm wounding on a 3. 1 hits. Yeah, that's been a CP. No.
Nope.
So I'm down to 6.
4 up save.
4 up save.
How much damage?
D6.
D6?
D6.
I can't reroll it, so you need a 5.
Should have saved my reroll for this.
You should have. Doesn't matter!
Oh, he's gone and done it.
Oh.
Pulverizes one of the bikes. It's time for the main event, the Riptide.
Yes, you say this.
I say that.
I'm not sold on Riptide so much in this edition.
I mean...
Well, this edition, this codex.
Yeah, I mean, he's always the main event though.
Yeah,
because he's like the biggest thing on the table, so...
I've hated them for editions, so let's see. I'm always going to hate them. I'm models though.
I've loved them since I got them, so... We didn't overcharge his gun, so he's only getting 12 shots with a Gatling cannon.
Only?
Or only. But we're also putting the Swat Missile systems into the bike as well.
Yeah, so everything's going into that bike to try and bring it down.
Yes.
I presume you're spending the marker light.
I'll spend the marker light as well.
And that ignores my Vexilla.
Exactly. So we're going to be hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Ooh, there we go. There's the problem that the Riptide had.
That's cocked. There we go.
And we are wounding on 4s because we're both 6. So it's just the 2.
Just the 2. Minus 2.
Minus 2.
So that's going to be 4 up. Oh, okay. So I've spent my reroll. So he's down to 3 wounds.
Yeah, and then we just have the Smart Missiles as well.
Cool.
8 shots. Hitting on 4s. That's cocked. Go.
Yep, fair few hits.
Yeah, I don't think we'll get him though.
No, I don't think so either. This would have been 5 wounds.
Yeah, so just the 1.
Yeah, minus.
Minus 1.
That's going to be 3 up save.
Yes.
Oh, he is down to 2 wounds.
Well guys, that is the end of Tau turn 1. That was fairly successful, I'd say. We got to see a lot of what the Tau can do now, with all their movement shenanigans. Not killing one of the units of bikes could be a problem.
Yeah, not quite finishing that one off will allow me to hinder you. I feel I really need to use him to try and shut something down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have caused a lot of damage. Each one of them is nearly 100 points each.
Yeah.
Nearly. So that's that was nearly 300 points plus the guard. Bit of damage.
All in all, I think that was fairly successful. We score 3 points for Stranglehold, so we've got that. Guess it's just to see what Custodes can retaliate with their turn 1. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . .
On to the Custodes turn 1. So, Tau, the thing that impressed me a lot there was really their movement, a lot of board control, but it has brought you close to me. I think it's all about going to be aggressively, I've got to try and move forward, try and shut things down, but I don't think I'm going to have a great chance at that. Yeah, I think it's all about move forward, try and get in points, but I really need to slow down your advance in some way. Let's do some movement. For my movement, so these Custodian Guards have moved out. I debated really putting that objective marker, but really I could set that objective marker and take another round from Breachers, and I just can't allow that, so let's try and deal with them a wee bit. Virtuous Praetors coming out. I really need to make a long bomb charge straight at these drones. I just need to be super aggressive, keep moving up. Virtuous Praetors here. Now only one Virtuous Praetor still alive, but the Shield Captain moved as well. Again, just going to charge my way forwards, try and bring things down. Vixel and this Custodian Guard just move into these team here. If I can annihilate them, maybe get onto that objective. Sagittarium Guards, they're just going to sit back here. Going with my shooting phase, these guys with salvo launchers just into your broadsides. You're telling me it's -1 to hit?
Yeah, it's -1 to hit because of Zephyr's Grace.
Cool, so it's going to be 3 to hit. Custodes. What's your toughness?
Less than what your 3 strength is.
wounds. 2 wounds minus 4 AP.
No save. Oh no, 6 up save because I've got 2 plus armor save. No.
No, it's how many wounds are they a piece?
8 wounds.
8 wounds, as long as I don't really roll a double 1 here. Right.
You know that.
Actually, that will be it's D3 plus 1, that is... Oh no, double 1 would kill you. Yeah. So there you go.
I get
5 up
sense of
ignore! 5 up ignore! I forgot about this, you just need 1 5 to save 1.
And I make 1.
Oh, and you made 1! That is possibly the most annoying thing I've ever seen. So yeah, well played. Custodian Guard here just putting their auric weapons into these breachers, try and kill a couple of them. So the Guardian Spear is going to be rapid fire 2, so I'll just do that. Rapid fire 1, so it's 2 shots, hitting on 2s, because Custodes, really? And it's going to be wounding you on 3s, because you're toughness 3?
Yes.
Okay, minus 1 AP.
So it is a 5 up save. No, 1 is dead.
And then I do have the Sentinel Blade, which I believe is... Sentinel Blade is pistol 2. 2s, that is cocked. Oh, come on guys! At least you're doing this in your shooting and not saves. And then it's going to be, again, 3 to wound you. Another wounds. Go for it. Is that another one dead?
Yes. Is it AP 1?
It is AP minus 1.
Then it's another 1 dead. There we are.
Virtuous Praetor up at the top there, that is benefiting from the reroll from the Shield Captain. I'm going to put its salvo launcher into your Crisis team.
And I am spending 1 CP to use Counterfire Defence System, which allows me to reduce the damage of it to 1.
Okay. It's going to be 2 stat, yeah? No minuses?
Yep.
So it does hit, and wounding you on, I imagine, 3s. It does wound, I mean, it's minus 4 AP, but it's now going to be 1 damage.
Yeah, so I'll just mark it up. You want to the Shield Captain now as well?
Shield Captain, yep, so he's going to be 2 stat, no rerolls. That's fine, it's going to be 3s to wound you. No. And the Custodian Guard over on this side is going to put his Sentinel Blade into the Breachers over there, just get some extra shots. I think I might be within 6 inches of that Shield Captain, as long as I don't roll a 1, it won't be an issue. Oh, we'll check it quickly.
Of course you need to measure now.
Of course I need to measure now.
Quick measurement, guys.
I'm pretty sure he is not.
No.
So that will not be rerolled, but don't worry, it's fine. And it's going to be 3 to wound.
And it's a
Wounds,
6.
so it's going to be minus 1.
Yeah, so we have a 5 up save, which we fail. So that was 1 dead.
And then I do have a Castellan Axe from the Praetor there.
Yes.
It's going to be rapid fire. 2. Oh my goodness. He would have got a reroll anyway. And then 3s. Oh my words!
Oh god.
Get away out of my shooting phase. You know, get the bad rolls out now.
We're into your charge phase now then, yeah?
Oh, absolutely.
Right, we'll come back for that.
On to the charge phase. This is pretty much double 1 charge, and even then I get a reroll. Oh look, they're going to be in. These guys, I'm going to go against the drones. I'm thinking that's going to be a 9-inch charge.
Measure on
10-inch charge to get within
10 inch within.
10 inch. Whoa, I do get a reroll because I'm Dread Host. 10 inch. Not even if that one's cocked, it won't make it. 10 inch. Oh, that is what I'm talking about. So that will get me into the drones, which will buy me a little bit. Okay, next one we will do. I hadn't actually thought about this, so give me a second. I'll do the Custodian Guard into the Breachers.
Yep.
6 inches, that'll get me in. I'll do the Vexil into the Breachers, super in, and then I'll think about these 2 bikes. So the top Praetor will go against the drones, try and shut them down, or at least eliminate them. 9 inches, that'll make it, and the Shield Captain here will go against the Devilfish that's hiding in the back. That's looking bad. 5 inches, I'm going to say that's probably going to be a fail. Do you want to double check that?
Yeah, give you a quick measure.
Nah, that's a fail, innit?
Yeah.
So I do get a reroll because I'm Dread Host. Be high. No, he will not again. Oh, I can't reroll a reroll, so he will not be joining that combat. That is not good. Going with this unit first, mainly because I believed if by some miracle I went with another one, you might try and stun me in the head and kill this guy with an intervention, which would be annoying.
Combat Tau.
Yeah, Combat Tau, but you know, braver things have happened. 3 attacks with Sentinel Blade, we'll do them first, 10 on 2s. Thank goodness I go Custodian. And then we're going to wound you on 3s with Sentinel Blade, because I'm going to wound you on 2s because you're toughest 3.
Yeah.
+1 strength, 2s. 2 wounds, it's going to be -4 AP.
No save, that's just 2 dead.
2 dead, I'll do the Miscordia next on him. Oh my word. We're going to do the Spear from the other guy. It's going to be 3 attacks, hitting on 2s. Stop it. Wounding you on 2s.
Yes.
If this was any other army, this would be some of the worst rolling I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Only 1 goes down. Miscordia.
Hits.
Hits, because I'm Custode, and does wounds. Is it going to be -2 becomes -3? So
No save.
No save, so that's another one. So that's 2 more from there as well.
So 4 in total. Cool.
Going to these Praetors next, into the drones. A little bit overkill on this one. It's going to be 8 attacks with their Inceptor Lances, and they get Miscordias. Yeah, this is a little bit much. So it's going to be 2s to hit. Okay. What toughness are you?
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4, so it's going to be 3 wounds, but +1 because I did charge. That many wounds. It's going to be -4 AP.
I don't have a save. They are dead.
They are super dead. I will. So this was my plan.
Yeah.
This was my plan, and then you reminded me of Tau. Is I can consolidate, and that will get me into these guys. I was like, yes, I shut them down. That's always a strategy I hear in games. But then you told me one thing about the new codex, which is a problem.
Yeah. Battlesuits can now fire it in combat.
I cried when you reminded me of that, but we will persevere nonetheless.
Yes, we will.
Moving on to the next combat. And that Virtuous Praetor up there against those drones there. Again, I'm going to actually consolidate him a little bit so he can tag the Devilfish, but whatever. I don't think it's the best thing in the world. And so we're going to get 4 attacks on him. I'm sacrificing the reroll 1 to try and tag the Devilfish in this. Don't need the reroll 1s, it's fine. And then it's going to be, this is all against the drones because I did charge them. Do you have any minuses set on them?
Nope.
No, not when it's combat or anything like that.
Nah, we're all good.
2s to wound because I did charge. All wounds, -4 AP because you're within Dread Host. Dead, I'm against the Devilfish anyway, so that's fine.
Sounds good.
And my single Custodian Guard Sentinel Blade up at the top there against the Breachers is in range of the Shield Captain, so get rerolls. It's going to be Sentinel Blade hitting on 2s. Nailed it. Wounding you on 2s because it's +1 to their strength. And that'll be 3 wounds, -4 AP because you're within
3 dead.
The Miscordia from him as well. Hits, wounding on strength user 3s. Nope. And then I will do the Vex Ellis Praetor, who is going to be armed with Castellan Axe. So it's going to be 4 attacks, hitting on 2s, no rerolls. Don't need him anyway. Wounding you on 2s.
Yes.
Dead. I mean, I think that's the squad. No, how many have you got in the squad?
So there was 9 after the shooting phase. You killed 3. You just killed another 4.
And then the Miscordia hits, wounding you in 3s. That is minus with the Miscordia. If you can take a Miscordia, actually I don't think you can. So that one doesn't count. Pretend that never happened. Shh. So it was only 4. Only 4 deaths on that one as well.
That's fine. We are starting off with the Devilfish. 3 attacks, hitting on 6s. There you go. Combat's out.
Cool, okay.
I think he's strength 7 or something like that?
Probably
So
3s.
That's a 6 and 1 caught.
Yeah, if you do that one again.
Well, there you go. Triple 6.
Fine.
It's fine.
Custodes, you've not got an AP on this, I'm going to be dancing.
But you were scared there a second.
I did worry. Where would you like to go next?
We'll go to the 2 breaches into the single custodian guard.
Yep.
3 attacks, 2 for the sergeant and 1 for the regular guy.
5s.
Nothing.
Okay, this is the one that counts.
Yes.
It's the one that counts.
5 attacks. No, nothing. We're all good. Going to move on to the broadsides. They have 7 attacks, and they're hitting on 5s. And they hit 3 times. We're going to be wounding on 5s.
Showing 5.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely not it.
Definitely not it.
Ghost kill.
And the ghost kill, quickly check that. He has 3 attacks. He's hitting on 5s. What is with this?
I mean, I was rolling. Well, there you go. 1 wound.
1 wound.
2 up save.
It is AP -1 actually.
3 up
With his
save.
ghost kill fist.
Easy. Fine.
There you go.
Start off the morale phase. These boys here, or these breachers.
Yeah. Breachers.
What are you
I'm going to spend 2 CPs to all pass them. They're going to be important for later on.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll for the 2 guys standing over there. I need a 1 to pass. Otherwise I lose at least 1. So I lose 1 guy, and I just don't roll 1 or 2, and roll 2. That's the unit gone.
Nice.
Oh well.
And that is the end of the Custodes turn 1. Overall, considering how much damage I did receive, I think it actually went pretty well. Aggressively moving forward and scoring a few points. So I have 3 points for grind it down and 3 for the primary objective, because we've got secondary primary objectives, where for each unit that we destroy in the end of the battle round, we score 1 victory point. That gave me that 3 because I did kill a few units, including the drones and everything. So that's pretty good. We were looking at, in terms of victory points, 6 to myself, 3 to the Tau. And in terms of command points, I think I've still got 6 left, because I used 1 reroll. And how many command points you got left?
I'm down to 4.
Down to 4. Let's go into Tau, turn 2.
The Custodians managed to hit back really hard there, guys. That was impressive. Losing one of the squads of Preachers was a blow. But, I mean, you kind of put them out there to kind of take up some of that soaking fire. So losing an 85 point model compared to losing any crisis suits, I consider that a win.
Absolutely.
So it's just about seeing what we can come back with and hopefully do some damage. Well guys, we are at the end of the command and movement phase for the Tau, but first Ross has to tell you what his new stance is.
Yep, I'm going to move on to my secondary, and it's going to be Rendex Stance 1. That allows me, I think, is any hit rolls against monsters or vehicles, any 6s to hit or automatic wounds. I think that's the case. Yeah, so that may be handy if I'm hunting down vehicles.
Sounds good. All in all, so I actually slightly misplayed in my movement phase last turn, moving everyone away from my ethereal. So no one got Sense of Stone and no one got Zephyr's Grace this turn. So,
but I think you've got still a few abilities that you're happy with.
Yeah. So the commander was able to put both the reroll ones to hit and reroll wounds onto the big blob of crisis suits.
And now you'll be able to take advantage of it because you are within range of opponents.
Exactly.
So I'm really scared of that one.
Yeah, so the front 3 are within 12 inches of your shield captain.
Yep.
The back 3 aren't, but that's fine.
Yep.
Because he's targetable anyway.
Yep.
Well, hey. We've jumped up with the Riptide. He is basically pointing his burst cannon right in your shield captain's face.
Yep.
Kind of like, what are you going to do about it?
Die.
Well, that's fine by me. Around here, you can see we've moved forward with the Fire Warriors. They're now all within 6 inches of the Fireblade, who's standing right here.
Yep.
He didn't move, so he will get to fire his Marker Light this turn, which
Beautiful.
is handy. And they're all within 6 inches, which means they'll benefit from the Warlord trait that I gave him, which is 6s to hit, automatically wound.
Ooh.
So that's going to be useful.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Cool, okay.
Yeah.
This is getting spicy.
Yeah. We have fallen back with the broadsides and the ghost kill, just keeping on the objective with the ghost kill, just jumping over the bikes.
Sure.
Mainly because I'd be hitting in 5s in combat, although I can still do it. The -1 to hit might not be worth it.
Yeah, I get what you mean, yeah.
We've fallen out of combat with the squad of breaches over there, and the Devilfish has jumped in front of them and is going to charge and lock up those custodian guards for the rest of the game.
Yep.
But other than that, we're going to move on into the shooting phase and do the Marker Lights from the Pathfinders and the Fireblade.
Cool.
We're going to fire the Marker Light from the character Fireblade into the Praetors over there. He hits on a 3. There you go. They have 1 Marker Light on them.
Cool.
Now it comes to the guys over there. We're going to put 2 Marker Lights on the Praetor. We're going to put 3 Marker Lights on the Shield Captain.
Yep.
We're going to put 2 on the 1 guy remaining.
Yep.
And we're going to put 3 on the guy with the banner.
Cool. Do you want to break that up a wee bit then?
Yeah, so the 2 into the Praetor.
Yep.
1, that's fine.
That's fine.
3 into the Shield Captain. Ooh, just the 1.
Just the 1.
2 into the Guard. They both hit.
Yep.
3s, and then the 3 into the Vixilla. No.
Oh man, that was 111.
That's fine. We'll mark those up and come back. Going to kick off the shooting phase with the Ghost Keel into the single Donegal jet bike.
Yep.
So we are hitting on 3s because I'm going to use that, burn that 1 Marker Light.
Of course.
So I'm just going to do all his guns together because the same strength, same damage. So hitting on 3s. That's a nice roll. And we're wounding on 3s, and I'm re-rolling 1s
because it's close to target.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
I presume minus lots.
Yes, -5 technically. Oh, that makes it interesting. Oh, okay then. I have to come back. After that whiff by the Ghost Kill, we're going to fire all the pulse carbines from the Pathfinders into the Donegal jet bike.
Okay.
Going to be hitting on 4s. That's a nice amount of rolls. Still winning on 5s though. So we're re-rolling the 1s.
Yes, there's going to be 5 wounds, reroll 1s because it's close to target.
Yes. That is 2.
Any minuses to AP?
AP -1 because we're within an inch.
So it's 3 up save.
Oh,
he's not going down!
He's not going down. We will fire the Crises, I guess. Okay, we're going to move on to the Enforcer Commander. We're going to fire all the shots into this squad of Donegal jet bikes here.
And I'm going to use Arcane Genetic Alchemy. Basically, only 1 command point because they're under 3 models. And that means I'm going to ignore wound rolls of 1, 2, and 3.
Cool. Because he's within 6 inches of my... I wonder if that works.
Fireblade.
Yes.
I'm going to guess he's probably on the buff core.
I would think core. Yeah, never mind. Let's just do this. We're hitting on 2s.
So what weapon is this?
This is a Cyclic Ion Blaster. He has 3 of them.
Okay.
Each one is a mortal wound to him because I am going to overcharge.
Oh, okay.
It's only worth one mortal wound each time, but that's fine. So 1 hit. That is 4 hits. There we go. And I'm winning on 4s now.
Yep, you're winning on 4s.
And I think I will be just out of reroll range, I would think.
You try to work out if it's the closest viable target. Oh no, it's 12 inches. Yeah, so you're just out of that.
Yeah.
That's cocked.
Nope, just the 2.
Just the 2. Minus?
-3.
Okay, it's 4 pinball. Oh, now the saves are coming
Pull
through.
him out the bag. Okay. Going to go to the Fire Warrior stood beside the Cadre Fireblade now, and I'm going to use the stratagem Coordinated Engagement. So I'm selecting these two Tau Sept units, or Borkan Sept units, and these guys here.
Yep.
And I'm basically going to increase my AP from my rifles by 1.
But they can only target that unit.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
So we're going to start with this unit here. They're within 6 inches of the Cadre Fireblade, so 6 to hit will automatically wound.
Yep.
So I got 20 dice here.
You do have a marker light on this unit at the moment.
Yes,
do you
I
wish
do.
to use it with this unit?
No, I will burn it with this unit here. So for now, we'll just stick that there.
Okay, okay.
Because I'm silly and removed it by mistake.
Yep.
We will hit on 4s.
6s are
automatically wounding. Could have really done with a marker light there, actually.
yeah.
But that's fine. And then it'll be 5s to wound.
Yep.
There we go. Another 2.
Shall we resolve them first?
Yeah.
Do you want just 4 wounds?
4 wounds.
It's going to be minus 2 AP.
Yes.
4 ups. He's down to 1 wound. I'm not going to spend a command point to try and save a 1 damage weapon.
No, fair enough.
Because I'm now really worried about these ones, because they're going to be marker lighted and re-rolling 1s to wounds.
Yes, they will be. So we'll do that.
Okay.
We're hitting on 3s now. Lots of 1s.
Yeah.
And 2s, but that's fine. 1 6.
Do they benefit from the Cadre Fireblade? Are they within range?
They are. They should just be within 6. If I measure
the guy
correctly.
at the back of the unit.
Yeah, that guy there's in 6.
Yeah,
within
it'll be
6.
fine. Yeah, so that's fine.
And we are wounding on 5s. Rerolling 1s. No 1s.
No, there's a 1. There's a 1.
Oh, yeah, there is. No.
Still a 1.
That's 2.
2. Okay, I'm less afraid. 4 up save. You don't have much coming their way, do you?
No.
No. Do you want to spend it here? I'm actually going to let it go because I think I might need that reroll on other area. You've still got the Crisis Team to fire?
So the Crisis Team to fire and the
Riptide.
And the Riptide.
Yeah, okay, you can have this one guy.
It's time for the Riptide. We're going to fire the burst cannon into the Vix's Praetor, and we're going to try to chip off those last 2 wounds off the Dawn Eagle jet bike as well with the Swat Missile systems.
Okay.
So we will go with the burst cannons first. So he's hitting on 4s because there's no marker light on the Vixilla. But that's a very good roll.
Oh, that's a very good roll. He does not benefit from the -1.
Nope.
Because he is not a core unit.
Strength 6, so I'm winning on 3s.
Yep.
And I am within 12.
It's got to be the closest unit though.
So it does.
Yeah.
So it's just those ones.
Still though. Minus what to -2?
-2, yes.
Yeah. So that's going to be 2 damage. I believe he's got 5 wounds, but I'm going to double check that. So he is down to 2 wounds remaining, as he has 6. Next up is going to be your Smart Missiles.
Yes, Smart Missiles firing into the Dawn Eagle.
Yeah.
Now, I forgot he actually had a Velocity Tracker in the last turn, because I'm silly.
So
I would have been actually hitting on 3s in the last turn with those marker lights. But you live and learn. You make mistakes, you learn from them.
this is the first time really getting Tau.
Exactly. We caught it, turn 2, I think that's pretty good.
Okay.
So I'm hitting
People
on...
are going to judge you for turn 1.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Hitting on 3s. Oh!
Okay.
And I'm winning on 5s.
5s. So you need this to be good.
I need
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
I do have my reroll still, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. What's the minus AP?
AP 2, so you're on your 4 up invulnerable saves.
You got to reroll 1s there because it was the closest unit as well. Do you want to check if there's any 1s?
Yeah, let's quickly check.
So no 1s there, so it's -2, so it's going to be 4 up save, so that's 1 damage.
Just 1 damage, need to fail both.
I will not command point that, that'll bring him down to 1 wound remaining.
It will. After a pretty lackluster shooting phase, we're finally coming to the crisis suits.
Yes.
It's been tough this turn.
There was many discussions in the background on what would do with crisis teams.
Yeah.
Now, ultimately it was decided by really a strategy I'm going to do. But, do you want to declare your shooting and then I will...
Yes. So the crisis suits, I'm going to do the one thing you're not supposed to do and split fire all over the shop. So 2 of them are going to fire down into this Dawn Eagle jet bike.
Yep.
2 of them are going to fire into the Donegal jetbike that's left over there on 1 wound.
Yep.
And 1 is going to take a pot shot up at the Vexilla.
Cool. Right, so I'm going to activate the Emperor's Auspice, so I really need to decide which one I want to live. It's going to switch off your hit and wound and damage rerolls. I am going to go with this one. I think at 6 plasma you'll get that guy. Oh, 6 plasma shots. No, go big. I'm going to try and save him. I'm going to try and save both of them. He's ignoring wound rolls 1, 2 and 3. He's ignoring rerolls. If they both survive, I think I'm going to be a bit of a hindrance to you.
Yeah.
If Crisis Team by some miracle got all of them, then they are the MVP.
Of course.
And I've not even brought in Trajan or anything yet, but that would be such a win. I don't think you can do it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Right, so where do you want to begin?
Starting to him.
Right.
2 of them that have velocity trackers, 4 have velocity trackers, 1 doesn't. So
Right.
the 4 with velocity trackers are going to be firing into the bikes. Simple as
Yes.
that.
Yep.
So I'll be hitting on 3s.
Yes.
Rerolling 1s.
Yes.
Into him.
Yes.
Oh, that's a drop. Who needs
Nice. Look at those velocity trackers. You remembered this time.
it? I remember this time.
And wounding on 4s. Nice. I've still got a reroll in case I need it. 3 wounds. 4 up.
Reroll.
Even with a reroll, he dies. What?
Yeah.
What? Dudes? Okay.
Yeah.
That is
looking good.
Okay. Cool. Next one. I'm really hurt by that, by the way.
Right. 6 shots again. No rerolls this time, but we're still hitting on 3s.
Yes, because can't stop that. Okay.
Missing out on 3 rerolls. That was huge.
Winning on 3s though.
Winning on 3s. There you go.
I need to make all these, don't I?
I need to make all of these.
I can reroll one of them, so I really want to make 2 at minimum.
Oh, you
make them all.
Oh.
Right.
And then 1 guy is firing up at the Vexilla.
Yep.
He is hitting on 4s.
Yep.
And he's re-rolling 1s, which is lucky because I didn't hit any. There we go. 1 hit.
Yep.
Wounding on a 3. That is a wound. Save or die.
Do you have a command reroll in case you want to reroll one of those hits?
I do, but I'd rather save the CP for other things.
Okay. So that's going to be 4 up save.
Yep.
I'm going to spend a command point. Oh! You get the Vexilla.
Okay, that was.
I think overall that was extremely good. I had
good.
some unholy saves to save him, but other areas.
Yeah, we'll move into the Tau charge phase. We forgot about the devilfish.
Oh yeah, after all this sort of crisis. Yeah, devilfish. Good.
Right.
Yeah.
We are going to start with the burst cannon.
Yep.
It is hitting on 4s. Roll here.
Yep.
So half hit.
Yep.
That's statistically average.
Love it.
And it'll be 3s to wound because it's strength 6.
Reroll 1.
Don't need it.
Don't need it.
There's AP 2 because I'm within 12 inches of you.
4 up. 1's dead. He is toast.
Yes.
Now he is rocking a shield though, so he's going to be +1 to my saving rolls.
Yes.
Your loads of AP.
Shield drones.
Shield drones.
Or shield gun drones. Nothing.
Nothing?
Oh, 1 wound even. Strength
1
5.
wound?
Strength 5.
So 1 wins. What's the AP?
AP 1, so this will
AP.
be 2 up.
2 up because of my shields. Hunky dory.
There we go. Kicking off the charge phase with the humble devilfish. Going into the guardian. He is in.
Okay, and you're flowing that so you can get onto that objective.
Yes.
The hull just gets it by the tip. Where else would you like to go?
We're going to put the Riptide into your shield captain.
This is actually a really good move once we had a talk about this. I'm really annoyed at this.
He's
It was a double 1, like you were there, man.
Yeah. And the ghost kill's going into the Dawn Eagle because if I can get that 1 last wound, it'll be useful. There we go. They're all in.
Want to risk the Pathfinders?
No, because I don't want you to kill my Pathfinders.
Yeah, we'd munch Pathfinders. Okay,
exactly.
okay.
Kicking off the combat phase with the ghost keel. He is weapon skill 5.
Yep.
So we're hitting on 5s with 3 attacks. Well, there you go. And he is strength 6.
Force wound.
Force wound.
2 up save.
It is AP -1, so it's a 3 up save. It's 2 damage.
Oh, not today, not today. I was really scared there.
So was I. I was like, combat towel is the thing. We'll go to the Riptide next, just do this quickly.
Sure.
He has 6 attacks. That should scare you.
No.
He is hitting on 5s. That one's cocked. So is that one. All my hits were cocked. But hey.
Yep.
And we are strength
7.
6.
6, it's going to be force. Minus.
It is AP -2, flat 2 damage.
Okay.
He slaps you with his shield.
I do have superior creation, so ignore them in 5s. So only one of the damage does go through.
But he got slapped by a ghost kill, that's what's important.
Yep.
And now the devilfish.
Oh, and the devilfish?
Yeah, he's just got 3 attacks, he's hitting on 6s. No, nothing.
No.
You get to attack back now.
Going with this Custodian Guard with a Sentinel Blade. 3 attacks, hitting on 2s. All hit.
Yes.
Wounding at what toughness are you?
I believe it's T6.
It's going to be forced to wound you. 2 wounds, minus 4 AP.
Down to
minus 3, then an extra 1 for being Dread Host.
He is down to 9 wounds remaining.
Yeah, because it's 4 damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Before I forget, I do have my Miscordia on there as well. So it's going to be 1 attack hit on 2s. Any 6s though would have been an automatic wound, but anyway, because I have my Martial Kata. And it is going to be Strength User, so it's going to be 5 to wound you this time. That is a wound. It's -2 AP, but it becomes -3, and it's only 1 damage. So just 1 damage. Just 1 damage. So he's down to 12. What? Yeah. Alright, how many is it down to? Down to 8. 8. There we go. Sorry, I think I counted its total wins. That's alright. So the Veritas Praetor against the Ghost Kill. Now you charged me, stopping me from getting some of my bonuses, which I'm not happy about. But it's going to be 4 attacks against you with Inceptor Lance, so it's going to be 4 attacks hitting on 2s, reroll 1s because Shield Captain's just touching. Don't need them. It's going to be 4s to wound you because I am Strength 7, you're Toughness 7. And yes. I do not get my +1, so 4s. Oh, I got 6s there, didn't I? You got 1 6, yeah. 1 6, that's an automatic wound because of Rendex. My words! There we go. Have 4 wounds is -3 plus Dreadhost is -4. That's no save. That is no save. Have 8 damage. I don't like that. Down to 5 wounds remaining. We'll get you yet. And we have a Miscordia on the bike as well, which will be 2s to hit. And then it's going to be, Strength User, it's going to be 5s. Well, there you go. There it is, but it's going to be -2 AP, becomes -3. So 6 up save. Oh, he loves it. Nailed it. And we have my Shield Captain here. I've not put wound counters on him, but he is down on wounds, just to remember. And you've misgated a few of my stuff here. I have. You have. Now, I would usually get +1 to wound if I charge you, and I'd get to reroll hit and wound rolls of 1 if I charge you, but that's not being allowed. No. So, not happy about that. Can't have that, but I do have other things. I do have Rendex at the moment, so any 6s to hit is going to be automatically wounds, and any 6s to hit, I've got All-Seeing Annihilator, which is default on him unless I change it around. It can go into a core unit, but generally I just want to make him an absolute beast. So it's going to be 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, no rerolls. So we have 2 6s, which are automatically hits. Love it. Sorry, automatic wounds, and 2 additional hits. Now I'm going to be 4s to wound you. You certainly are. No rerolls. Oh, that is deadly. And if I have charged you, this would have been hurtful. That wounds at minus a lot of AP, but I think you're... I have a 4-up invulnerable save and a 5+ shrug. Oh yeah, you did shrug it, didn't you? I did shrug. 4-ups. Oh, that's not good. That is 4 fail. So that's going to be 8 damage. 8 damage, so that's 8 shrug, 6. 1 more dice, please. There you go. 5-up ignores. 5 up ignores.
Oh.
So that's 3, so that's 5 wounds on the Riptide.
Cool. I do have a Miscordia on him, because it's always free. 2s. That automatically wounds. I think it's -2, but because of mine it's going to be -3.
Warp Invulnerable save, he loves
never
it.
mind. Also an Annihilator, that's not just a automatic wounds, it's an additional hit. So this is going to be 5s. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, 4 up invul. No, that'll be 1 damage.
So
1 damage means no on 5s.
I do, you're right.
Oh, there we
go. That was pointless. Well guys, I think I kind of swung back the way of the Custodes in my shooting phase there. Rather unlucky. Wish we could have done a bit more damage, but hey ho.
It was a bit more than you like. I think it was just you didn't get this guy. This guy's holding out and causing damage.
Yeah. I do get another 3 points for Stranglehold though, which is good. And I get 2 points for destroying enemy units. Yep. Because of the mission objective, and 3 points for Assassinate as well. So we did get some points this turn, so that's the main thing we're looking for. But Custodes are going to hit us back hard in their turn too, so let's see how that goes.
Host Adeptus Custodes turn 2. So a lot of things come around when I go into my turn 2 for Dread Host. Now in terms of points, do control 2 objectives, which would have given me 8 points, and I will get my command point, which brings me up a wee bit. So I've now deployed and done my movement, and a lot has happened here. Now I've fallen back over in this corner here, which allowed me just to get onto this objective. Sagittarium Guard have moved round so that they can get some firepower. I've dropped my single unit of Terminator over here. This is a large part where this comes into, so he drops back there. This Shield Guard Custodian is hiding away, but hopefully going to cover this objective. Shield Captain has remained in combat. This bike has remained in combat. I then brought down 2 Terminators here, which are hopefully going to help. My Dreadnought, which is obviously going to try and help as well. Then further down, I have 1 Terminator on this side who is going to activate Teleport Homer to try and score out its objective. Trajan has came down here to try and go after this Ghost Kill. And I think that's it. It's a lot of drops. I have kept 2 drops back though. We have kept my Shield Captain Terminator armor back away. It is a very mobile unit, but it's one that I feel I could use later in the game. And then I've kept one of my Terminators out of Teleport Homer as well. They'll come in turn 3. Going with this hilarious Terminator and their axe, just going to put it into this Devilfish, see if we can cause some damage. 2 shots hitting on 2s. Both hit. Strength Force is going to be 5s to wound you. That is 1 wound, and this one will be cocked. Nope. So 1 wound, -2 AP because I'm not within 9 inches.
5 up save.
That will be 2 damage.
That'll be 2 damage, it's down to 6.
Sagittarium Guard next are going to fire at the Devilfish, try and do more damage. So it's going to be 9 shots from them, 3, 6, 9, yep. Hitting on 2s, I've lost 1 dice. Hit on 2s, so 2 misses.
Good.
Good. Thanks man.
You're welcome.
Wounding in 5s. Oh, right, okay. -1 AP here.
Right, we have a 4 up save. We make 2, he is down to 4 wounds remaining. Ouch.
Trajan will put his axe into this Ghost Kill. I'm pretty sure it's just the same as a normal Castilian axe when it's just firing, so it's going to be 2 sit. I get a reroll because of nope. And wounding you on 5s.
There we go, that's fine.
Terminators in the back will put 2 shots with their axes enraged into the Pathfinders. They are not within rapid fire range, so it'll be 2 step. No Shield Captain's help there, and 3 to wounds. 1 wound, minus, I think, 1 AP. 1 AP, 2 damage when it's ranged.
It'll be a 6 up because it's a Pathfinder. No, he's dead.
He's dead. One thing I should have mentioned in the movement phase, I am activating Golden Light of the Morardans with the Dreadnought because he's going into super dangerous area. I do not want him to actually suffer any overwatch. I can refund this, it's 2 command points with Trajan because he's now in the field. I do get my command point back for this battle round. On to the charge phase, and this is where it's kind of really important. I'm Dreadhole, so I'm going to get a lot of rerolls here, so I don't need to worry about too much about where it's going to start, but it's important that a few of them get in. I'm going to start with this one, no worried about him making it. It's going to be a 9-inch charge. I maybe wish I'd kept that till later, but he will get in. Trajan. Now Trajan is special character, but with the Custodes it appears that all their special characters switch shield host, so he's going to benefit from the Dread host one. Into the ghost kill. Again, I'm not bothered if he doesn't make it, but it would be nice. Nope, so we do get a reroll. And he goes.
Okay,
right, we're getting to the important ones now. So, I am going to go with the Dreadnought here. Now, it does have Eternal Penitent as well, which I believe gives it +1 to its charge. Rerolling, and you can't overwatch him. 8-inch charge then. This one matters more than any other one. 4, so we need a 4. Keep losing it.
roll the table, man.
There we go, so the Dreadnought will be in. Last one is my Terminators at the top. They're going to charge the Ghost Kill to try and help it bring down. Nope. Reroll. And they're in as well.
All your charges in.
Gonna start off with my Dreadnought. He's gonna absolutely show him what you can do with this bad boy. So we have 5 attacks normally, +1 because Internal Penitent. Hitting on 2s. How many have you got in the squad?
5.
5. I am...
Yeah.
No, I'll save it for the wounds, because if one of the wounds fails, then I'll maybe use a personal reroll there. 2s to wounds, because it's strength 14. I'm going to reroll its cox. Yep, I'm going to reroll this one, so that's another command point down. So they all... So got 5 wounds there. You've got 1 Iridium armor.
Yep, so 6 up save. No.
No, so that will
be the unit wiped.
Because it's D3 +3.
Yep.
So Hilarious Custodians against the Ghost Kill here. It's going to be 8 attacks on you. Hitting on 2s. My words.
Nice.
What is your toughness?
T7.
It's going to be 3s to wound you. 6 there would have been automatic wounds, but you know what? I'm quietly, hugely confident in this. Yeah, that many minus 4. No, minus 3.
So I do have a 6 up save.
Yeah.
He's dead.
He's toast.
So I'm using failsafe detonator.
Okay.
So disregarding the usual explode rules.
Yep.
On a 3 to a 5, it's D3 mortal wounds to everything within his normal explosion range.
Okay.
On a 6, it's flat 3.
Yeah. Okay. So but you do that on each unit, don't you?
Yes.
So you've exploded. So we'll do the Terminators first, then the.
I need to see if he explodes first, though.
Oh really?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because if I roll 1 or 2, it doesn't happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he does D3 mortal wounds to everything within 6 inches.
Okay. Give me a second.
We're rolling the explode rolls for the Terminators to start with.
Yep.
D3 mortal wounds for 2.
2. I can roll them on 6s. Nope. 2 wounds. And this is the big one.
On the Praetor.
1, 1, 1, 3. Oh, 666 coming your way. Ah, he's dead.
Oh, yay. And on the Pathfinders as well, actually, because they will get caught.
Oh, yeah.
3 are dead.
And next we've got this Custodian onto your vehicle here.
Yes.
It's going to be 4 attacks. Again, I'm in Ren deck, so when it's vehicles, 6s, unmodified 6s are automatic wounds. There's no automatic wounds, but they all hit. Wounding you on, I believe, 3s. For 3 wounds, minus 3 AP.
Close but no cigar. 3 5s. Just show you that, guys.
Yep.
Does he explode? He does not.
Just say it was minus 3 AP because of the shield host.
So he would have saved that otherwise.
Otherwise, he would have been saved. Trajan next. I'm going to show this Ghost Kill. Absolute walloping. So we have 6 attacks with him, head on 2s, rerolling because he is the Warlord, and 6s because of Rendex, and it is a vehicle, or automatically wounds. Oh my words, that is not good. Thank goodness he gets to reroll hits. Right, so 1 miss, but 1 was an automatic wound. And then wounding you on 3s. There we go. Because he's part of Dreadhost at the moment, that's going to be minus 4, I believe. Yep, Watchman's Axe, minus 4.
What's the damage?
3 apiece.
He's dead.
Oh boy.
Does he blow up? He does not. Slapping back with the Riptide next, he has 6 attacks and he hits on 5s. That is 3 hits. And he is wounding on 3s.
Toughness strength 7?
No, 4s. Just the one at AP 2.
Is he strength 6?
He's strength 6, he's toughness 7.
Oh, okay. AP minus 2?
Yes.
4 up. How much damage?
2 damage.
Ignore on 5s. Only 1, so he's down to 7 wounds.
Cool.
Shield Captain on to the Riptide. So 6 attacks. Again, I don't get all my buffs, but I do get All-Seeing Annihilator, and I do get Red X at the moment. So it's going to be 2s, no rerolls. 6s are awesome. So no rerolls, but that is an automatic wound and an additional hit due to All-Seeing Annihilator. And it's going to be forced wound you. Oh my words. Yeah, so that's going to be 5 wounds with the other one. It is minus 4 AP.
4 up invulnerable save.
Yep.
Making 2.
So that's going to be 6 wounds, but you do ignore them because you've got your stone shields.
Yes. So I shrugged 3, so he takes another 3 wounds.
So it's down to 6.
Yes.
And that's it for the Dread Host turn 2. And frankly, sorry man, that was the best turn I've ever had in 40k. My only regret is that you're not David. Every charge making it in and unbelievable damage as well. Destroying a lot of vehicles there for Bring It Down, and also grind them down in the primary. That brings our victory points at the moment. It's 26 to myself to 22 to the Tau. But that was a huge amount of damage as we go into turn 3. Let's have a look at Borkan, turn 3.
Well, that was one hell of a comeback for the Custodes.
I'm delighted, I'm not going to lie.
That's saying something. So we've had to think very carefully about what the plan is here. Main thing, I think I just need to try and clear my lines somewhat. So we've kept the Riptide in combat, because I've got a plan for that at least.
Sure.
But we shall see. Keep the Pathfinders there because I'm going to marker like that thing to hell.
Yep.
And then, let's drop him back there so he's not quick movement.
Don't have him near that.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. Move everything around here to get line of sight on him.
Yep.
Devilfish has stayed stationary.
Yep.
Because he can draw line of sights to a couple of units. And we've pushed up towards Trajan with a squad of Pathfinders and the Tau Commander. Hopefully we can rid ourselves of that pesky human.
I think that's going to be a huge shooting phase. This needs to be...
Needs to be big. Needs to be something. Can the Tau do it? We'll see.
Just to mention, as we are into Baron 3, I'm going into Rendex Stance 2, which gives me +1 strength if I was charged into vehicles, etc.
And I'm going to roll to see if my Nova Reactor burns out because I'm overcharging my guns in this round.
So you've got to get under 6?
You need to get under 6. 6 or under, I believe.
6 or under?
No. It burns out, but that's fine. Okay, but guys, it's go big or go home in this turn, so we are using my last 3 CP, 2 for experimental weapon system, which is the Borkan specific. So I'm nullifying the invulnerable save of the Shield Captain.
Only one weapon gets to do that, but I'm going to guess it's
going to be the burst cannon.
Sure.
So like I said, I've overcharged this gun, so I'm getting 16 shots, and I'm spending my last CP obviously on assistant AI or backup AI, one of the two.
Yep.
Which allows me to act my full profile. So basically, it's like Cortana is basically standing on his shoulder saying, "Hey, you can do better."
Right. I don't think there's any tricks up my sleeve that can really help. Genetic Alchemy would still not have an effect on this one, and I could switch off your rerolls, but I think that's only for wounds. And it's only wound rolls of 1. I think there's other areas that might be important. I'm just going to really hope you whiff this.
Thanks.
My dude.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
So we are hitting on 3s. That is a good start.
That's a very good start.
That is cocked.
Does Riptide usually just hit on 3s?
It is +1 because of Velocity Tracker.
Oh yeah! Nice. One time flies. No.
I think Velocity Tracker is a must take. If you can stick a Velocity Tracker on it, it's free, why not?
There's a lot of armies that do have fly, Craft World,
exactly.
Elder of any type.
We're winning on 4s and we're re-rolling 1s. No ones to
Oh.
reroll, but still a nice amount of wounds.
So that's going to be
Yeah,
that's going to be 5 up save.
5 up saves.
Right. Only 1. So that's going to be 8 wounds.
He is down to 7 because he did take a wound from the Storm Surge in combat.
But I have superior creation.
So 6 up shrugs.
So 5 up shrugs. So that's going to be, how many was it? 2, 4, 6, 8. So I've got 5 dice here, 3 more dice. So how many do I need to make of these? 3.
Yeah,
So
at least 2.
At least 2. 5 ups.
There's 3.
That is enough to keep him going. That is going to be 5 wounds going through.
He's still got the Smart Missiles as well, though.
Oh, I forgot about that. It's 5 wounds, so that's bringing him down to 2 wounds remaining. Okay. Right, you need this.
It's never been more tense.
Oh, my dude, come on.
We are hitting on 3s again. Oh, that's not good.
What's strength 5?
Strength 5, so
5
5s.
wounds. Reroll 1s.
No, just the
No,
1.
Just the 1. Minus.
Minus 2.
Minus 2, so it's going to be 4 up save.
Yep.
No, he's down to 1 wound
Down
remaining.
to 1 wound remaining. Got a bit excited, so we need to go back and do the marker lights, guys.
Sure.
So we'll start with Fireblade. He's going to fire into Trajan.
Yep.
He misses. That's fine. We'll do 3 of the Pathfinders and Trajan as well.
Yep.
Trajan has 1 marker light on him. And we're firing 3 into the Dreadnought as well. Oh.
He gets all 3.
He is lit up. Gonna go on to the Commander next.
Yep.
Firing all of his Cyclic Ion into into Trajan.
Okay, I am going to activate a few stratagems here. Arcane Genetic Alchemy, because it's 1 character for 1 command point, and the Emperor's Auspice for 1 command point because it's a single character. Does he refund as a new bow round on 5s? Not for one of them, not for the second one. So I'm down to 1 command point, but you no longer get rerolls when you try and hit him, and you cannot wound on anything better than a 4.
New. So I'll do these one at a time. I'm going to overcharge to get the 2 damage.
You don't need to use the marker like 'cause you hit 2s anyway, don't you?
I don't use the marker because I hit him 2s, exactly. So 2s. So takes 1 mortal wound.
Did you not suffer a mortal wound?
I did.
Yeah, we'll put the wounds on there.
That's another mortal wound. There's 1 per gun.
Yep.
And that's another bunch of hits. And we're winning on 4s. Just 3.
3 minus.
Minus lots will be on your involt.
So it'll be 4 up involved. Used to be 3. Pretty sure it's 4 up. Yeah, that's 2. How much damage do you do?
4 damage in total. Well, 2 damage each.
2 damage each.
Yeah.
He ignores. So I've passed one of them, so it's going to be 4 damage. I will take them. Tank it. 5 up ignores. For 1 of them being ignored. So 3 damage. He's down to, I want to say 5 wounds.
5 wounds. He has 8 to start.
I think it's 8, so he's down to 5.
Cool. Going with the Fire Warriors next. Firing all their shots on Trajan. I'm going to use the 1 marker light. So they're hitting on 3s.
Yep.
No rerolls. It's a good spread of hits.
Yep, nice. Wounding on 4s.
Winning on 4s.
Come on, Trajan, you can do this. Right. Now you are +1 to your AP, so your AP -2.
I am. So
This
it'll
is
be
what I dread.
vulnerable saves.
So, right, how many wins that? Because I have to possibly do shenanigans here. The moment Shackle. Give me a second just to read up and check that. Right, 6 of them here. So the first one is going to be 4 up. Fine. Second one. Not. Third one. Fine. Fourth one. Fine. So he's going to live. Fine. Next, last one. No, so 2 go through and he ignores them on 5s. Nope, so he's down to 3 wounds.
Breachers are up next, and they are firing everything into Trajan.
Yep.
So we're hitting on 4s and winning on 3s, because I'm strength 6 when we blast. 4s, yeah. Boo. Only 2 hits.
Yeah. 4s. Yep. 4 up invul.
Yes.
Fine.
Makes it. Broadside Battles is next.
Yep.
Magna rail rifles, not Magna rail rifles anymore, into the Dreadnought, and Swat Missiles are going into Trajan.
Okay. So just to go over the calculations, I presume you're using a marker light on him.
I'm going to use a marker light on him.
So that'll be +1 tip, but I also have -1 tip because of my golden light of the Moradas. So that brings you back down to 4 step. Unless you've got any other pluses.
Nope.
Nope. It's 4 step.
Because you don't fly, so I don't get my velocity tracker.
That is true. And what's your strength?
Strength 10 or something like that.
So it'll be 3s to wounds.
Yes.
Right. Let's do this.
I'm re-rolling wounds.
Oh,
Thanks
right.
to Monka, because he gave his rerolls to him in the shooting phase.
Gotcha.
You forgot.
I did. Well, I mean, it's not going to affect him, but it is going to affect him.
Yeah.
I am -1 to the damage of your attacks, and it is 6 up ignore.
Yes.
Let's do this.
So I'm hitting on 4s and I'm re-rolling 1s to start.
Yep. I need so many 2s and 3s here.
And because they are core, and they're standing next to the Fireblade, 6 is automatically hit. Oh, automatically
the wins. Okay. Okay.
So we want 6s.
We want 2s and 3s.
So there's 1 6.
Oh, it's looking spicy. And there's 1 3.
There's 1 3.
Alright. So the 6, put that aside, it's wounded.
And they wound on 3s and I'm re-rolling.
Yep. Don't need it.
Don't need it. And that's also a mortal wounded edition because it's a rail rifle.
Cool. I'm just going to double check my invul save because sometimes I know with Custodes it's a little bit tricky. No, he does not get the 4 up invul, so it's going to be 5s. 3 5 ups.
He's dead. Don't even need to roll the extra damage.
No, yeah, there's shrugs. I'm just being
shrugs as well.
I do have 1 command reroll. I'm trying to decide whether I truly need him because that's a big ask on a 1 in 5 chance, and you're still got a lot of firepower coming his way. Oh, 2 of them will get through, and they'll do D3 plus 3 minus 1
plus
each.
3.
So that means reliably you're going to be putting out 6 damage minimum, and there's a mortal wound in there as well. It's that or missiles into Trajan.
Remember, I get points for killing Trajan. I don't get points for killing the Dreadnought.
Yeah.
The Dreadnought just needs to go.
But the Dreadnought is an absolute unit. No, I've got stuff in reserve. I'm going to let him go. So 3 go through. How much damage do they cause? That's cocked. A lot of damage.
5, 6 plus 9.
6. So 6 plus 9, but I'll minus 3 from each one.
Yes.
So 6 plus 9 minus 3, what's that? 12?
Yes.
12, and then a mortal wound. So that's how many 6-ups I mean, it's not going to happen. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
16.
16?
Wait, yeah, 16.
Is that taking into account my minus damage?
No, so it's 13, you're right.
3, 6, 9, 12, 13. I mean, I'm not going to...
Maths is hard.
Maths is a tricky one. So I need to make 5 of these as 6s or something. Only 2. If it was 5s to ignore, we would have actually made it, but unfortunately not. Does he explode? He does.
He does.
Anyone around? Yeah.
Yeah, depending on how big his explosion is. Let's find out.
I will roll for the damage, so on to the Terminators. It will be D3 for 3. Yikes, but I ignore 6s. I need to make at least 2 of these. Make none, so that is going to be 1 Terminator dead and 1 down a wound. Pathfinders, D3 for 2. Ethereal for 3. And Strike Team on that side as well for 2.
Smart Missiles into Trajan, trying to finish him off with 3 wounds remaining. Probably not going to happen. So we're hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Definitely not with that kind of roll.
That one's cocked. Okay.
Wounding on
Fives?
strength 5, so 4s. And these are AP -1.
AP -1, it's going to be 3 up saves.
Yes. Makes them all.
Honky dory.
The strike squads are going to fire into that Alaris Terminator.
Yep.
They are hitting on 4s and with no rerolls.
6s are automatically wounds, but that
Yep,
was terrible.
I think that was only 1 hit.
I think that was only 1 hit. Wow.
That was atrocious. It is a wound.
It is a wound. -1.
-1.
So 3 up save. Fine.
We'll quickly just do the Pathfinders into him as well because they've got nothing else to shoot at.
Sure, sure, sure.
So that's 8 shots. That's average. That's cocked. It's 2 wounds, AP1 because they are within Kion range.
3 up save. 1 wound, so he's down 2.
2 wounds. Dilvish is firing everything into Trajan, starting with the burst cannons.
4s.
4s.
Wow. Where was that in the previous one?
I know. Cool. 6s. I don't think my dice have ever rolled this well before.
Forced wounds?
Forced to wound.
Yeah. No rerolls because he's.
Yes.
-1?
-1 unless he's within 9. I don't think he's within 9 though. Let's get a quick measure.
Yeah, because it's.
Just. So he does. So it's -2.
-2. So -1, but ignores on 5s. Nope, just down to 2.
Then the drones.
Yeah. What strength? 5?
Yeah, so forced to wound. Just the 1.
No rerolls.
No rerolls.
That'll be fine.
That'll be fine. Down to 2. Okay. So we are firing the Fireblade. He hits on a 2.
That's Trajan, but.
Yeah, but
nope.
Nope. That's it.
On to the shield captain here in this protracted combat. So he's going to get 6 attacks here. It is the different Rendex, but I need to have charged to really get an advantage of it, so that's not going to apply, but I do still have All-Seeing Annihilator. So 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding you, I believe, on 4s. This needs to be good. It is not good. Look at those 2s. I'm going to keep the reroll in case, you know...
In case I manage to hit you.
Yeah.
So I have 4 invulnerable saves. Make them both.
Yep.
It's big. Just me to hit back now then.
Yep.
6 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 5s.
For 1.
Only the 1. Wounding on a...
I'm tough as 6. You're showing 6
4.
force.
It's a wound.
So wounds, -2.
-2. Flat 2 damage.
Okay. This is big.
This is big.
4 up. I'm going to use my last command point.
Yep.
And I do make it. Trajan will try and refund that, which he does not. I do have a Miscordia onto the Riptide as well. I mean, this is 1 damage. 2s. Nope.
So guys, it was a tough turn 3 for the Tau. Getting rid of the Dreadnought is big. That's 1 massive threat out of my line. Shield Captain still being alive is huge for Ross.
Yep, very important.
On 1 wound, it's close. I don't know if the Riptide has it in him to finish him off. But it could swing the other way. We never know. We never know. But we'll find out what happens in Custodes turn 3.
Dreadhost turn 3, and whoa, that was a turn that did hurt, but mainly because it's brought me a little bit to my knees. Trajan and the Shield Captain really down to their last wounds in that one. Really, Assassinate is close to achieving. However, with me controlling so much of the board, it is 42 to 28 at the moment. Really for me, it's about trying to score a little bit more objectives and maybe bring down some of the targets that are causing a bit of damage. If I manage to do that, even with the assassination, I should be able to control the board, which would be very, very helpful. Let's go into some of my movement. Dreadhost turn 3, and we have to accept that probably the characters may die. The shield captain down to 1 wound. Unless I absolutely rush him to the other side of a corner, the range of Borkan might get him. But I've got to take that chance and hope that other units can maybe bring down the Riptide. It's a very important unit to bring down, so we will put things down to try and kill it. Trajan as well is so deep in enemy lines that I'm pretty sure that he is going to die, but if he can take down a vehicle at the same time, it means more points, which would be really good. In terms of movement, we have our Terminator over here going for the Pathfinders, basically to keep control of this point and harass them. He can charge them and it'll be beautiful. Trajan, as I said, moving forward here, going for the Devilfish. We have our Terminator on this side has moved forward. It's going to be a big charge into those guys. We'll give it a go. Over on this side here, we have brought in our Deep Strikers. Couldn't really quite get near the Riptide to get the 9-inch charge without being a bit interfered, so I'm going with this. If they don't get it, they've still control this objective. Charging onto there, hopefully it will be fine. He's fallen back, and Sagittarian Guard have cowered away, and these guys have cowered away as well, just really hunkering down and controlling the points. Teleport Homer will be activated for this guy. It will only be 2 victory points because he's troop. It will activate at the end of my turn, which means can't really counter it. With that, let's do some shooting. Trajan's Axe is Watcher's Axe. I'm going to put into Devilfish. Just want to try and cause as much damage prior beforehand. So it's going to be 2 shots hitting on 2s, re-rolling anything. Oh, one's gone. Okay. And then it's going to be 5s to injure. For 1, it's going to be -2 because you are within 9 inches.
5 up. No.
2 damage onto the Devilfish.
Down to 11.
Rapid firing with that Terminator into the Devilfish as well. So it'll be 2 shots, and they are 2 damage apiece, so you would have suffered 1, so you were down to
11.
Cool. 2 shots in and 2s. That's gone. 2. Wounding you on 5s. For none. Going with the Terminator up on this side into the Riptide, hitting on 2s. Re-rolling Shield Captain. Ho-ho. And 1 dice gone. So that is 2 hits. Again, wounding you on 5s. For 1 wound is going to be -2.
It's a 4-pin vulnerable save. It's a 1, so he's down to 4.
Shield Captain is going to do the same thing. So 2 shots, hit on 2s. No rerolls. Oh. Wounding on 5s. For that, and it's going to be -2 because you are within 9 inches.
Make it. Hey guys, just a quick catch up. When I did my backup AI stratagem for the Riptide to fire last turn, I would actually get a CP back on a 3+ because it is a epic deed. So I'm up to 1 CP.
Nice. And last axe into the Riptides. It's 1 shot, hitting 2s. Wounding on 5s. No. Charging, going with the Terminator first into the Riptides. So it's going to be 9-inch charge, rerollable. Oh. That one fails me, but it's okay. We've got the Shield Captain next. Just 9. Rerollable. See, my charges now fail me. Oh, he fails by 1. So I am going to go with this Terminator on this side onto the Riptide. Need to make it rerollable. 7 inches, yeah, that'll bring him into the Riptide. Trajan into the Devilfish. Should be a pretty low one for this. Yeah, that'll get me in.
Excellent.
And then I will do this guy. It's a 9-inch charge into the back of them. Sure, they'll make it. I mean, I did make a lot of 9-inch charges before. Yeah, that's cocked, so this needs to be a 6. It needs to be on the table.
Nope, rerolling.
There we go. Would you argue that's fine or reroll that?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
That's fine. So he'll go into broadsides. 6 attacks onto the Devilfish, hitting on 2s, rerolling. Okay, don't need them, and I don't have any other abilities. Wounding you all in 3s, I would be strength 11 for this.
Yes.
That is a lot of damage. Minus
4.
4, because it's the Dread Host ability.
He is dead. Does he explode?
Go for it. Please don't. That would be highly inconvenient. No.
So close.
Terminator on the Riptide. Please bring it down. My charges on it really failed, which was quite costly, and I'm a little bit afraid of this. So, 4 attacks, and in 2s. All hit. No benefits. I am going to be strength 8, so it is going to be 3s. It'd be strength 9 at the moment. What are you going 3s? For 2 wounds. It's going to be your 4 pinball. Oh no! This Riptide, man. It's not been as. It's just been enduring everything.
It has been, yeah.
Do have a Miscordia there, so 2s. Yep. Wound you on. It's strength user +1.
5s.
Hey.
It's a 2. He's down to 3.
1, yeah, 1. So I will pile in with this. I can actually pile in closer to characters just to drag him in, but I can't choose to attack him. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. Okay. Wounding you on strength 8, 3s.
3s.
Yeah. For 2 wounds.
AP minus.
-3 because you are within 9 inches.
Cool, so it will be 5 ups because I have a 2+ armor save.
Cool.
I don't make either. So
4 damage, I think.
1 is dead and 1 is down to 3 wounds. We're starting with my combat phase now, so we're going to start with the Riptide.
Sure.
6 attacks. He is hitting on 5s. It's just the 1, but that's all I need.
That's all you need. Wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. It's a wound. It's AP -2, flat 2 damage. Save or die, my friend. He is dead.
He is dead. That's a real problem.
Combat Tau. Up next, we'll go for the broadside battlesuit. He is hitting on 5s.
Oh my goodness!
He really doesn't like the fact you charged him.
Yeah, he really does.
He's winning on 4s.
Yeah, can't be -8.
Minus nothing because
2s. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine. That's fine. Right, up next is the Fireblade. He is hitting on a 4 in combat.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll be wounding on a 5. That's cocked. No, nothing. Right, last but not least is the Commander. He is hitting on 3s. 2 hits. And he is wounding on 4s. Just the 1, no minus.
Fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
And that is the end of turn 3 for the Dread Host. Not a good one. The Riptide staying there and then punting away that Terminator was something else. And then all the failed charges. That is going to cost me heavily. Trajan is still sticking about, but, you know, battlesuits are a tricky thing when being in combat with them. But I'm really just trying to absorb as much damage as I can, see if I can survive. Yeah, it's a lot of interesting things going on. I'm very interested to see what we see in the Borkan Tau turn 4.
Okay guys, it's turn 4 for the Borkan Tau. It's been a tough game, guys.
This has been a grind.
Absolute grind. You don't understand how long we've been at this for. It's been a long day.
So this is your first time really felt like filming like a whole day, or
no, I've done a couple of Rob and that.
Yeah, when you get in a grind game, this goes on, man.
Yeah, it's been brutal. But it's been a good laugh.
It's been good.
I don't think we've made too many rules mistakes if we have made any.
We definitely have, but you know, new codex.
Yeah,
really.
Exactly. Coming into the end game now, at least.
Right. What's the plan?
So we have over here. We've moved the Pathfinders up over here to kind of get our line of sight here, guys up there, but they can see Trajan to light him up for the amount of firepower that's about to come into him.
Gonna light up hard.
Then we've moved the Riptide back here. We've boosted him back up to his full stats with the AI assistant thing.
Yep.
So he's acting on full profile. We brought the commander out because I don't think alone.
I think the Riptide's got a better chance of
Exactly.
taking Trajan.
On that, we've put Sense of Stone and on the broadside, and we put Zephyr's Grace on the squad of fire warriors.
Yep.
Because the broadside wasn't moving, so there's no point putting Zephyrs Grace on them.
Sure.
Simple as that. We have, before the commander moved away, he put Exemplar of Montcat on the squad of fire warriors holding the objective.
Yep.
Which means they'll be rolling wounds.
Yep.
Which is good.
Yep.
Other than that, we've got the breachers down there who are within 6 inches of that the wee marker there.
Yep.
So they can start doing that aerial shenanigans. Exactly. Other than that, go into the marker light and shooting phase. See what happens. Okay, guys, we're going to fire the marker lights into Trajan. We've got 4 shots, and we are hitting on 3s. He has 3 marker lights on him. That's nice and easy. We're also just going to shoot the broadside while we're here, because no blast weapons. He's going to be hitting on 5s, but 6s are automatically wounding because of the fire blade.
Cool. So is this into him?
Into him. It's the only thing you can shoot at.
Cool.
So the railgun to start. 1 hit.
Okay. 3s. Yep.
1 wound.
4 pinball. Toast?
Yes, because it's D3 plus 3 damage.
Yeah, I think I'm out of command points.
He's just gone.
Yeah, I'm out of command points, haven't I? I've got 1 left. Gotta use it. I need to keep him there. No, he's toast. We've both just remembered we actually can get some command points back, possibly, because new battle round Trajan on a 5+. Yep, so I have 1 command point back.
And the Pure Tide engram chip on a 3+. No. That's not fair. It's down to the Riptide, and we're going to burn 1 of the marker lights, putting it down to 2 marker lights, so the broadside can hit on 3s, firing into Trajan Valoris.
I'm not putting anything in to try and save him, because even if I did, there's a lot of firepower coming his way.
Yeah.
So have at him.
Yes. We are hitting on 3s. That's caught. We'll re-roll that one.
Oh my words.
And we're wounding on 3s. There you go, my friend.
4s. Single failure is dead. 5 up ignores.
Where was that earlier?
Yeah, so that is... Was that part of it?
Yes.
Yep.
So you failed 4.
Oh, there we go. So fail 4. They're 2 damage piece.
They are 2 damage apiece. There's another.
So
There you go.
Yep.
Shrugs.
Oh, he's dead! No chance.
I mean, you got 3 6s. It's a good effort.
And yeah, it was a good effort. That's Trajan gone, and that'll be more assassinate scores?
That'll be another 4 points for assassinate.
Nice.
Right, we're going to fire the smart missiles now into the shield captain, thanks to the 40-inch range.
We did forget to declare that one on camera, but it was discussed because you had so much against Trajan that these ones really need to take out a shield captain.
And they're essentially pot shots.
Yeah. I mean, all it takes is 1.
Yeah. So I'm hitting on 3s thanks to velocity tracker.
Sure.
Oh. Just like that. But I'm winning on 5s.
Yep.
This is the tough bit.
1
There's
wound.
only 1. It's AP -1, so you have a 3-up save.
Nice.
There you go. So guys, that was a quick turn 4 for the Tau. We killed Trajan. That's what we wanted to do.
Absolutely.
It's done. Cleared our lines finally. Only took us 4 turns. But no, success, I suppose. We'll see what happens in Custodes turn 4.
On to Dreadhost, turn 4. Now, unfortunately, it's came to the side where I am too slow to catch up. It comes to the cowering time. So, on this side here, I am putting these units behind here, really just to try and block line of sight as much as possible. Hunker down. I advance and move some units here. The Sagittarian Guard going to try and defend these shield captains. I thought about moving forward and going for the Riptide, but you still have command points that can actually really stop me. So I'm going with the coward route, but it means I am controlling some objectives. This guard is going to activate the teleport homers. It is a troop choice, so it will activate at the end of my turn, give me 2 victory points. And to try and stop you from getting your objective here, I'm going to charge with that lone Hilarious Terminator.
Yeah.
It's going to be shooting. I'm going to fire into them because I'm worried that in combat I wouldn't kill them all, but we'll give it a go in terms of shooting and then charging. 2 shots into these bad boys here. Hit on 2s. Okay, we're going to go on 3s, straight 4? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. I don't think I've got anything else. Everything else is cowering away.
Go into charge?
Charge into them. I presume you don't want Overwatch?
Nah.
That's about a 6-inch charge. That one's cocked. I'm going to say Dread Host, I have to reroll that. Yeah, that'll get him in. 7 inches. Pop.
Cool. You know how many attacks he gets?
4 attacks, 7 and 2s, as long as I don't fail one of them. I don't have any command points left. 2s, 2, I'm pretty sure crunk you. Yeah, that'll definitely crunk, but only 3.
I'll take
Yeah.
these 3 here. So he's still within 6 of that objective marker. So I will get...
Solid into him.
Hey guys, I need to do a morale check here. So anything but a 6.
Show me a 6. Please show me a 6.
Oh, that's a 5. Oh, he's all good. He's good. There we go. Right, that is the end of Custodes.
So that's the end of the Custodes turn 4. Not much happened on that one there. We are quickly going into turn 5 now, really just sort of get this game finished. So it is currently at the score 57 to 45 to the Custodes as we go into their last turn. So it's very important that the Tau do score. They really need to move forward because I have taken the coward route, hoping that we can just hold down a little bit longer. Let's see if that can work.
So guys, that is the start of the movement phase for Tau turn 5. We've done the command phase, nothing much happening. We did Zephyr's Grace and Sense of Stone on the broadside again. We've boosted the Ghost Kill back up to its top profile with the AI stratagem. We've jumped over here to kind of get some line of sight shots on 2 of the objectives here.
Yep.
All in all, it's really a tough decision to see what's going to happen, but I'm going to try and shoot what Custodes I can off the board, and we'll just have to go with it. Kicking off with the broadside, Magna Rail Rifle into the Terminator, and we're flying the Smart Missiles down into the Custodes on the objective.
Okay.
Hoping we can spike, but at this point it's slim pickings. So we're hitting on 4s, 1 hit.
Yep.
We are wounding on a 3. Nothing. And then the Smart Missiles.
Is this into this guy here?
Smart Missiles are into him, yeah.
Yep.
4s. See, there we go. And 4s.
And what strength is it?
It's strength 5, AP minus 1, 1 damage.
AP minus 1.
So 2 plus saves.
2 plus save because the shields.
Make them both.
Make them both.
Fire Warriors flying into the Terminator. They are hitting on 4s.
That's okay.
Yeah, not too bad. Probably about statistically average, I would think.
Yeah, you'll be looking at about 10. I think you're a wee bit under, but... forced wound.
Forced to wound. They are AP minus 1, so you have 3 up saves.
3 up saves. 2 wounds off, down to 2.
Riptide's up next, and we're going to fire the burst cannon into the Guardian on the objective.
Yep.
And we'll fire the Smart Missiles into the Terminator. Just trying to whittle off those last 2 wounds.
Which one are we going for first?
We're going to go with the burst cannon first.
Yep.
So we're hitting on 4s. That one's cocked.
Not like that, you're not.
Still cocked. Nope.
Okay. I can dig it. I can live.
Was it 3s? Minus 2.
Minus 2, but plus 1 because my shield, so that's going to bring me to 3 up save.
Yeah, 2 damage each.
So basically need to make a few of these. Oh, he's down to 1 wound remaining.
Yeah. Smart Missiles up next.
Into the Terminator.
Yes, hitting on 4s.
Bring it.
That was better.
Yep.
And 4s again. That's 2 cocked. So that is 3 at minus 1. Please fail 2. You failed 1.
Failed 1. You just to 1 wound. You're bringing everyone down to 1 wound, but you need to finish them.
Yeah. The last thing to speak is the captain with his cyclic ion blasters.
Yep.
I'm not going to overcharge, so I'm just going to roll 9 dice at a time. He's firing into the 1 wound Custodes Guardian.
Knock him off the objective.
Try and knock him off the objective. Hitting on 2s.
Strength 6, strength 7.
Strength 7, so winning on 3s. No rerolls. They are -2, so they are 3 ups.
Yep. Don't think I've got any command points left. Nope. Not like that, I don't. 2 failing will kill him. So it's going to be very quick for the Adeptus Custodes turn. No recapping on this one. What we're really going to go into, we're just going to go do it. Terminator here has to move over here and kill this. Is that Pathfinder or just straight breacher?
It's a breacher.
So he needs to go down. I can be a bit more aggressive because, well, last time I was aggressive to a Riptide, it punted me. So be a wee bit careful. Can't try and get the salvo launcher onto him, and maybe some of these Terminators, the Terminator and the guard, into this Riptide as well. I'm being a bit of a coward on this side again, but I really don't think there's anything they can do. If I can bring both down, then the points are going to be tight. Should also declare that my stance would be Callistus, stance 2 for this turn. Really should have said that in the last one, but it's a movement one, it's not going to affect this too much. Going in here, I'm going to rapid fire straight into this breacher. Both hit, 3 wounds. 2 wounds, -2 AP.
6 up saves. No,
He's toast.
he is dead.
So that's one of my targets gone. Going with this shield captain into the Riptide. You activating his stratagems.
I will be using the stratagem for the countermeasure stratagem, so I can reduce the damage to 1 if it goes through.
Now, if I get a 6 here, all seeing Annihilator will mean 2 of them get through, which could mean, because it might give me a second hit. Otherwise, you're just going to reduce my damage to 1 no matter what I do. So I need a 6 here to really cause awesomeness. And a 1 would be a great tragedy. 4 is lackluster, so no matter what, I'm going to be doing 1 damage here. What is your toughness?
Toughness 7, so I'll be winning on 3s.
Winning on 3s. That is a wound. You get your 4 up invul.
4 up invulnerable save.
Fail it, it's still just damage 1. Oh no,
It's a save.
you're okay.
Well, you got me to burn a CP.
Gonna go with Stellan Axe onto the Riptide next. It's gonna be 2 shots because you're in rapid fire range, hitting on 2s. Okay. Wounding you on 5s. Nope. And then the pistol version from the Sentinel Blade, whoops, is gonna be 2s. Then 5s. Nope. And I think I'm gonna end the turn there. I could charge with probably one of the Terminators and be safe that I'm still controlling objectives at the end of my turn, as I'm player 2. But I think I will leave it, simply because you can overwatch, and if I don't bring you down, well, I just don't want you to score any more points from actually killing one of my units. So let's have a look at the final score. And that is it for the battle report. So the final score?
It was 66 to 57 to the Custodes. The Golden Boys win, even though winning at the end of the battlefield is counted as a victory.
Well, yes, I mean, at the end of the day, I did sort of cower at the end there.
Yeah, you kind of papped your chance,
Yeah,
as it were.
But either way, walked away with a bit of victory. There's a lot of interesting sides in that one. I think I learned more about the Tal than I did in terms of Custodes. I've only used Custodes a few times through new codex. And I do like Dread Host, but I felt a lot of it for me was a lot of luck in that turn where I made all the charges.
Yes.
Now, I know that was very dependent on me taking the Dread Host one that allowed it. But it was, I don't know, it just felt I got away with a little bit too much luck there. And then there was other areas that went really bad, such as the Riptide punting that Terminator. That wasn't so good.
That was good for me.
But how did you feel with the Tau? What would you say was the best unit that you felt that got the most value? Which ones do you think was a little bit undersold?
I think
underpowered.
Yeah, I
Not
think
doing so well.
Crisis Suits are a standout in this new codex, and I think that is a consensus amongst the community.
I think it was very unfortunate that they had probably our strongest dreadnought I could summon basically bear down on them.
I think I was quite unlucky. Yeah.
If that didn't happen, I think they would have caused far more carnage.
Yes. I'm happy with the Riptide. I think it can kick out a good amount of shots. is it still a bit pricey for the amount of deck it's doing now? Maybe more in the 220, 225 range would be a bit more efficient, but...
The fact it's a bit more defensible in combat now. Usually when I walked into a Riptide, I was like, got it, nailed it. I'm going to not really suffer that much. But you actually did a bit of damage.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, I agree.
In combat. It's not a lot, and it doesn't hit reliably. But when it does hit, it can fight off stuff or push them away.
Yes.
Which is better than previously where I would have had my full save. You're minus 2 AP, 2 damage with the thing.
And I think that is something really interesting, especially the new rules that they've introduced for the Riptide.
Yep.
They're completely rechanging the Nova Charge mechanics is amazing. I think it's fantastic. Marker lights, I think the new system for them is really good as well.
Keeping it simple in the marker lights, I think, was good. When you had the 5 different ones, it was interesting. But this is just simpler, and sometimes when the rules, especially in this edition, are becoming so complicated, keep it simple, and I think it works out quite well.
Yeah, and that's something that I was coming into a bit worried. Obviously, Marines don't have a lot in their command phase to worry about, apart from litanies from their chaplains, or giving a commander rerolls, or chapter master rerolls. So having the commander giving like 3 different buffs to 3 different units, and then the ethereal on top of that giving buffs, and on top of that the fireblade giving buffs.
I think it's very important because keep in mind, Tau don't get psychic phase.
Yes.
So where you might be able to get buffs from psychic and space marines, the command phase is the sort of other area for Tau.
Yeah.
And I think that was very, very good. What unit? What did you think of Devilfish? Because that was one of the units that is
so much fun.
I didn't see for additions. Well, one addition.
Yeah. Fisher Fury is back. Which is amazing. I was maybe a bit cavalier, you could say.
I think it was the right call to be push on forward. It forced me to have. If I didn't have units that could jump over them, I would have been a bit roadblocked.
Yeah.
And that would have been quite good, I think, as well. But I did manage to jump over a wee bit. But that certainly aggressive move forward got you onto the points and put a bit of pressure on me.
Yeah.
Did mean I could cause some damage, but I think it was the right call.
Yeah, but I mean, all came out in the wash, didn't it? You walk away with the victory. How are you finding the Custodes then?
The Martial Katas I'm a little bit undersold on because it's a pre-game decision. I'm a little bit. You can forget about them, and I don't know if it'll impact too much. It's a bit situational. There's just, to me, I think something missing with Custodes. You are still a very 2 damage heavy army. You may be at toughness 5, but when you're facing an army like this where you're strength 5 for a lot of weapons, but there's also so much AP minus 1 and 2, bringing my armor save to just that 50% chance of the invul. I am a big proponent that they need to stop thinking invuls are the biggest thing in the world and maybe think of different ways to mitigate damage. But in terms of Custodes, it went well, but I think it went well because in my second turn, the charges were just so effective.
You also spiked your 4-ups in my
and I did that as well. My second turn, if it wasn't for those things where my saves were great and I mean beyond average, I think this would have been a very, very different game because by I think into turn 2, I controlled all but one objective.
Yeah.
But then you slowly grinded me down.
Yes.
So I don't know how I feel about Custodes yet. I know they're doing well in some regards, but I can see weaknesses to Custodes that do concern me.
Yeah.
But overall, still a very enjoyable one, you know, and it's one that, quite frankly, you can save a lot of money on actually purchasing because there's not many models.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I now have to paint a load more Fire Warriors because I can't run them in squads of 5 anymore.
Good luck with that, man.
I know. So
thanks again for watching. Please comment, share, like and subscribe. I'm sure there's a few mistakes we did make in that one. Keep in mind, these are 2 extremely new codexes that we have only had. We've had a few goes with. I know I've played the Custodes. Was that your first time with Tau?
That was first time with Tau in the new codex, and all I've done is study the rulebook.
So be forgiving and let us know what you thought. Is there any ideas you'd think we should have done better? Let us know in the comments. Thanks again, and we'll see you in our Tabletop Assault
Catch.
report.